Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode in Hutan Pantai. We have snow and look at the snowman. They have the snow-covered hats and noses and branches, arms, excuse me. So this is all fine and dandy, but today is the day when I have to go and sell our rice flour, wheat flour and both mushrooms. So the oyster and the enoki mushrooms, everything needs to go. So for that purpose I'm going to park the truck over here. And I'm going to close this barn down. And I need to get the other tractor with the front loader one. Here we are. Look at the texture on the road, the snowy, kinda snowy one, but not too much. I love it. And at last we have a day that when the grassland isn't covered in mist or fog. Yeah, at last. I've been thinking I might expand the farm in this field and buy another field just to have the ability to produce more straw, because this one is not gonna give us enough straw to survive and to keep the cattle well padded, which at the moment I'm not even doing. I have nothing in the cattle barn regarding the padding. Oh, there's a tool already on, but let's go. Yeah, this tractor is really good for loading stuff up because it has a very tight turning circle. Because if you're not aware, the nr2 tractors, well, probably not all of them, but some of them have the all four-wheel steering. So yeah, if you see, look how the rear tires also steer. Okay, let's continue. I'm giving you some information if you want it or not. This is how it goes. Okay, so this is regular flour. We should have some more in the storage of the not the sawmill, but the flour mill. And I have around 2,000 liters of buffalo milk. So I will have to start thinking about getting a bottling plant. This is probably I'm not sure, the conservative station or something like that. Preservative station, yeah, it's probably in the preservative category. And then I will have to, or I can make mozzarella cheese. So one option is the buffalo milk bottled, and the other option is the cheese, mozzarella cheese. Yeah, here you can see the usefulness of four-wheel steering, because I can pack things very neatly together. Most of the forklifts I have ever driven in my life had you know, the function of up and down. Of course, I'm talking about the fork movement. They had the option of widening and narrowing the space between the tines. but there was another function where you could move the whole pallet left or right in a sideways kind of motion. And this is the only thing I'm slightly missing in Farming Simulator forklifts, because they don't really have that function. At least not that I'm aware of. I don't wanna do damage to the game, you know, because of my lack of information. But I haven't found the function to move both tines left or right together, you know. This is very useful if you want to, you know, pack pallets tightly and you put them on the bed and then just move the whole pallet so it kind of touches the other one that is already on the bed of the truck. You can kind of do that with this four-wheel steering tractor, as you can see right now. Yeah, I have plenty of flour to sell, which means we're gonna get paid plenty of money. Perfect, because I want to get some bigger equipment regarding the tree loading and tree transport to the sawmill. Okay, gonna be a little bit upward. Yeah, I got the tractor caught. That little spoke over there is highly annoying. It would be a very good option if I could configure the truck without that spoke. Like you can configure that what's it, international tractor, not tractor, truck. It looks like I have pushed the pallets just a little bit too far. Let me just push everything a little bit more forward. Yeah, this is not the best loaded truck I have ever loaded. Let me just... Can I push it? Okay. If you're wondering how I'm doing this, this is actually the logger mod that allows you to toggle super strength. Okay, now everything is fixed. I can continue loading higher up. any flower delivered to the farmer's market, this is the best price we can get. And because I sold it in parts, so we got 10,000, 14 plus 12 is 26, plus 6 is 32,000. Around 32,000. Perfect. Okay, now the mushrooms. Another load. This time we have 6,000 liters of enoki mushrooms and 3,000 liters of oyster mushrooms. So in total... Oh, I thought I missed the farmer's market. So yeah, in total we have 9,000 liters of mushrooms. The shrooms. And we got paid 20,000 for this load, so perfect all around. Now I want to focus on the forestry part, and the first thing I am going to check before I go any further is the temple. Let's go and check the status of the temple. It probably needs... Yeah, we're still at 24,000 liters of wood beams. How are we looking at the sawmill? I have the option to visit. Okay, we have 14,000 liters of wood still in the process of milling. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 loads, 8 pallets of wood beams. That's 8,000 liters. So we still need 16,000 more. Yeah. Right. I think I'm gonna make my way back to the farm now with this little truck, and then we'll try something new with tree felling and loading, so we can take the whole logs to the sawmill. It's gonna be quite a setup, I believe. So yeah, prepare yourself. Let's get the setup. So I am going with the International as I had before. I think I'm gonna go to the cheapest option I can get. We don't need sun shield. It's gonna look very bare. I do acknowledge that. Design color. Let's go with something a bit more. As this brown. Soaring transport. Riverbend Springs. Well, we're not in Riverbend Springs. Oh, the lights. Oh, so they are all Riverbend Springs. The red isn't, and the black isn't. Okay, let's go with the red one. The Red International. 400 horsepower. Can I do anything about it? No, I can't. So that's only 2,500. Oh, that's not too bad. Then I need a trailer for transporting the logs. This is gonna be this one. Mud flaps, yes. Front guard. Yeah, why not? Let's have it. The ring color. Let's go with chrome so it matches the truck. And this one is 1,500, so we are what, at 4,000. Now the big expense. I really want to try this one, the Volvo high lift. So this one's gonna be expensive, but it will allow me to... Safety frame, what is this? Okay, that's at the back. No, I don't need it. Safety beacon. So I still don't know what this green safety beacon is for. I'm at a loss. So let's lease this. It's gonna be 20,000. Okay. Hunk. Okay, let's try and couple everything up and bring it here. So we are going to pay daily lease because I am not sure if I will be able to fit everything into the sawmill. And I still have this Bredel trailer here, but... oh man, the engine. Now before I couple the trailer, I did want to say something, and the mechanism for pulling up the legs of the trailer, it's basically, you know, just like a safety strap, but mounted on a rotating lever, and that's all. And you have this simple pin to stop the rolling back, but yeah, and you have the same kind of setup for fixing the logs into the trailer. Okay, let's go. Look at this. Man, this is beautiful. You don't really see many of these trucks in Europe. At least the cab overs are exceptionally rare. I'm not even sure if there are any. But I have seen the regular trucks, you know, with the engine in front. I have seen that, but mostly for shows, you know. They are not in use by the transport companies here. Because we have too narrow roads and we have too tight junctions to go. You know, you could never fit a setup like this into one of the small town centers. It's simply too long and not very useful. Not for Europe, but for US or America, that's a whole different story. You have your infrastructure built around stuff like that. Good. Okay. Yeah. Look at this. Off the shift. The only thing I hope is that this grab is not too big for the logs we are gonna move. But yeah, if it doesn't work, I am going to try with a telehandler of some sort. You know, we're gonna get this done. I have decided, and I'm gonna do everything in my power to actually do it. But this would probably work better if I would have more trees in a pile, and I would grab the whole pile, you know, and put it into the trailer. It's a nice machine, I must say. Okay, and we are quite tall, so I have to be mindful of the power lines again. Oh wow, it stops. It stops on a dime. Okay. Must have automatic brakes. It's got quite a decent speed for a machine of this size. L200H high lift. Yep, it does lift quite high. So let's see how this goes. I'm gonna cut a few trees down and then we're gonna try and load them up. And I can leave the Volvo running. So I will be back when I have the trees cut and then we'll continue. Right, I have cut a few trees down and I must give you an update. So this is a stump from the previously cut tree. And there should be a few here, yeah. So it seems that the giants have fixed the disappearing wood. Because if you remember previously, all the wood we had loaded over there, or piled over there, and the tree stumps, everything disappeared when I saved and then reloaded. Okay, so yeah, the controls are basically the same as they are in the let me see. How do I control this? I don't really have the option to control it, do I? It only goes up and down and grab. And the sideways rotation, yeah. Okay. Right, let me try and grab the first tree and then we'll see how this actually goes. Good, the grab is successful. Ooh, it's a wild ride. Hello, physics. Okay, so if I open the grab and then try and put these two together, I might be able to pick them all up. And here we are, we have two trees. Now I'm not gonna push my luck, and I'm gonna take them on the truck immediately before I lose anything. Okay, the controls are a little bit finicky. Yeah, I have to be in this mode. Okay. Have to be a bit more in the center. And put them down like this. Okay. We push these a little bit. I want them a little bit neater. Or, yeah. Something like this. Okay, so yeah, this is going to... This, for now, works perfectly. Okay. Good. So I think I'm gonna do them one by one. It's just gonna be easier to sort the trees out. And at the end of this loading session, I am going to leave one tree cut, and then we'll see if it actually disappears on us or if it doesn't. Because if it doesn't, then I might bring back the tree harvester I rented, the Hercules, or what's it called. And I might cut a whole bunch of them down and make a neat pile. And then I can, you know, simply use this loader to load everything up in one go. And we're gonna be happy. On control. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's do this in a time lapse. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. The only thing I find kind of funny is that these machines are struggling up the hill. They should be plenty powerful. You know. See, as soon as I let the gas go, yeah, it doesn't it doesn't wanna. It's too steep. Oh, not this. Okay, yeah. Oh, so it has inner grabs that fix the tree down. I did not know that. You can see these small log forks. Okay, well that makes it a whole lot different. And I have learned a new thing about this contraption, this machine. Awesome. Yeah, so I managed to fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trees, 8 trees. Maybe it's easier to count from this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trees. I could get more on if I would stack them a bit more neatly. And this tree that's diagonally is making problems. But yeah, you know, it's not the nicest pile. So I have to get a bit more, how should I say, practice with the loader. And then I think I'm gonna be quite well with loading everything up. So I'm gonna make my way to the sawmill. And we'll see what's up. Yeah, I do expect the truck is gonna struggle quite a lot. And it seems it doesn't want to turn because it's not on the nice flat land. So why don't I use my farm entrance here? Hazards on. Yeah, this truck is definitely a lot more equipped or a lot more capable of pulling the logs up the hill than the tractor was. So let me get the Sammy out of the way. And yeah, if you haven't noticed, I received the Volvo safety gear. It includes the hat. So yeah, I'm perfectly equipped for this logging business. I'm quite happy how this turned out, but I do want to try something else with the telehandler, if I can maybe load a bit more precisely, because this Volvo is great, but it's very difficult to be precise. Okay. So, straps off. The trees did kind of dance, but because they are nicely in the trailer, it didn't give me any trouble. So let's... Okay, another thing. How much wood do we actually have in the sawmill? Let me... Probably in general settings. Info box on, so I should be able to see. Oh, right. We have almost 13,000 liters of wood. Now let's see how much this load actually gives us. 41. So 41 minus 13 is 28,000. Perfect. This will keep the sawmill running for some time. And I think, yeah, because we have this truck now, I can also lease a flatbed trailer, which is gonna make the transporting of all the materials a lot easier, opposed to going with the small truck we have, the little Dragon. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you had fun, and we'll see you next time when we continue this amazing adventure. Take care and goodbye.